Let's take a look at a few more components that might be inside some computers, but not necessarily every computer. With all of these devices running, heat is generated. For a computer to run well, that heat needs to be kept low. A very hot computer will not run as quickly, and if it gets too hot, it can actually do damage to the components in the computer. To help avoid this, most computers have different fans or cooling systems to help dissipate the heat. The CPU usually has its own cooler, as well as the power supply. Most large computer cases also have fans to help keep the rest of the components cooled. In more advanced computer setups, they can even use special water-cooled systems to run mineral water through different parts to keep the temperature down. Another component that more advanced computers would have is a video card, or a GPU. A GPU, or Graphical Processing Unit, is similar to the CPU, but only handles calculations for graphics. This dedicated device is used for higher resolution images, videos, and games. It usually has its own fan and cooling system to keep it from overheating. If a computer does not have a GPU, the graphics calculations need to be done by chips on the motherboard, or processed by the CPU. This card can be added to an expansion slot on the motherboard to enhance the visual display power of a computer. Disk drives are one final component that we are looking at for a computer. This used to be a component that had to be in all computers to run and load information from a disk. More and more newer computers are now being built without this drive, as people are able to get most of the information and programs online and can run them locally on their machines without the need for a disk. For computers that still have them, they are a way to read the information off of a disk, similar to how a hard drive reads information that is stored. There are many different types of unique expansion cards that can also be added to computers to enhance what they can do. Some computers have separate sound cards to enhance the audio quality. Some have separate network cards that can either enhance the wired or wireless network experience, while others have even more unique cards like game capture cards to record gameplay of a console to the computer.